morning, and we're working on the weekend. It's going to be another warm one. We'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, we got to cover our birthdays, the big shot birthdays. August 1st, brand new month, brand new birthdays. Singer Ramblin' Jack Elliott. He is 89 today. Blues musician Robert Cray is 67. Singer Joe Elliott of Def Leppard, he's 61. Chucky D of Public Enemy, he is 60 years old today. Coolio is 57, the guy with the strange hair. Singer Adam Duritz of Counting Crows is 56. Director Sam Mendes of Skyfall, American Beauty, and a whole bunch of other stuff, he's 55. Actress Tempest Bledsoe, she was on The Cosby Show, she's 47. And Jason Momoa of the Game of Thrones is 41 years old today. Local birthdays. We got some local birthdays coming up next.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Angie Alvarado Ochoa, Tina Cervantes, Marty Vowell, Brian Mendoza, Ernesto Valenzuela, Sandra Simon, Karen Ramirez, Susan Schultz, Melissa Estrada, Peter Ramirez, Christian Hernandez, Daniel Alcala, Don Fankhauser, John Garcia, Leticia Bravo, Norma Collins, Serena Martinez, Sharon Edwards, and Shirley Ma. Happy birthday to each and every one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News Headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. Hurricane Isaias is battering the Bahamas, then taking aim at Florida later in the day. Governor Ron DeSantis.
Isaias is currently located in the central Bahamas and is traveling northwest at 12 miles per hour. Latest projections have Isaias coming very close to the east coast of Florida as a Category 1 hurricane later this evening and into tomorrow.
This man says they're ready for the storm.
We did prepare a little bit by getting flashlights and a few other things.
North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper declared a state of emergency yesterday and warns that the storm could affect areas already dealing with COVID-19.
A lot of our shelter volunteers, Red Cross volunteers, are older people. There have been fewer of them who want to volunteer considering the COVID crisis.
At least 2 people have died in the Dominican Republic, and there's been flooding in Puerto Rico where power has been knocked out for thousands of homes and businesses. CBS News Update. I'm Allison Keys.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says to make the presidential elections go as smoothly as possible, Americans need voting options.
We need to protect the security of our electoral system, and we have to give people the opportunity to vote the way they want to vote, whether that's in person or by mail.
Evacuations have been ordered near Cherry Valley because of the apple fire, which has burned more than 1,700 acres. Ron Howard's highly anticipated documentary on the deadliest wildfire in California history is now available for home viewing. Rebuilding Paradise tells the story of the Camp Fire.
November 8th at 7:30 in the morning, this town started to burn down. Within 3 hours, it was gone.
The state's deadliest and most destructive wildfire in history. The town of Paradise is basically ash.
And California now has over 500,000 coronavirus cases. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Made with whole grain oats, Nature Valley Crunchy Granola Bars are just as tasty on the terrace as they are on the trail, as delicious on the deck as they are on the dock. So enjoy a Nature Valley Crunchy Bar, wherever you are.
Morning.
How'd you get in my house, B?
Through the air conditioning vent. It's dark in there.
Go away.
How about some Honey Nut Cheerios?
Cheerios. Do I look like a child to you?
Honey Nut Cheerios are tasty and can help lower cholesterol as part of a heart-healthy diet. Did you just
No.
I'm pretty sure I heard a
It was my dryer.
You might want to get that thing checked out.
Have a change of heart. Honey Nut Cheerios. Learn more about Honey Nut Cheerios by picking up a box at your local store.
The back-to-school sales here at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com. Get 40 to 70% off almost everything. Logo and dresses from $9.99, tees from $4.99, and jeans from $12.99. Find it all at Gap Factory or GapFactory.com through August 4th.
And page one of the local news is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Latest COVID-19 update. It was released yesterday morning. Updates come from the Public Health Department. According to the Friday update, the COVID-19 death toll has increased by 10 to 210. The total number of patients tested is at 47,678, up from 47,234 on Thursday. There are 9,366 positive COVID-19 cases. 8,173 of those have recovered. There are currently 983 active cases of COVID-19, up from 969 reported on Thursday. Excessive heat warning has been extended. National Weather Service extended the excessive heat warning through the weekend into the early part of next week. Those who work outdoors and those who need to go out, it's suggested that you stay hydrated. There are no cool centers this year due to the pandemic. The elderly and the infirmed and all others affected by the heat should remain in an air-conditioned area until the weather cools down a bit. The Imperial Irrigation District is recommending residents conserve energy by turning off lights in rooms that are not occupied, set thermostats at 78 degrees, and don't use large appliances such as wash machines and dryers during the peak energy hours between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., the hottest part of the day. We have more in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Temporary housing. It is for the displaced residents of Niland. 31 families lost their homes in the June 28th Niland fire. Imperial County has secured 33 travel trailers from the state to provide long-term housing. Families began moving into the trailers yesterday. The trailers are the latest step to help the fire victims. Earlier this month, the County Board of Supervisors declared a state of emergency as a result of the fire and approved $100,000 in aid to the families. Victims confined to a wheelchair will continue to be housed in Hope Motels or hotels. County Executive Officer Tony Rojodas Jr. said the fire debris in an island has been inspected for asbestos and other toxic material. County will perform the cleanup of the debris before homes can be rebuilt in that area. The Humane Society of the Imperial Valley says this year they're going to do things a little bit different. 2020's Clear the Shelters nationwide event is going to be the most epic adoption event in the history of adoption events. Instead of just one day to clear the shelters, now there's 31 days. That's the entire month of August. Humane Society of Imperial County is reducing adoption fees by 50% to make this a monumental event even better. Not only is Clear the Shelters making it possible for millions of homeless fur kids across the nation to find their happily forever afters, but they have also set up an easy platform for the favorite animal shelter to be able to accept donations all month long. All donations that are collected will allow them to continue working with the Imperial Valley residents to do bigger and better things each and every day for the community's sheltered pets. Beginning Saturday today, they will be eligible for $10,000 in matching funds. The event is truly all about saving lives. Whether you adopt or whether you donate, you can know that you are establishing an essential role in the business of saving lives. Clear the shelters throughout the month of August. Go out there and adopt a pet. That's it. That's page one of the local news. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page two of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia and AT&T California have announced the American Legion Auxiliary Bradley Keffer Unit 138, Imperial County 4-H, and MANA the Imperial Valley as Investing in California award winners. These three local organizations will each receive $1,000 grants from AT&T to support their pandemic relief efforts. Body found in El Centro. It was reported at 10:35 Wednesday night. El Centro police were dispatched to the scene near the railroad tracks in the area of 4th Street and Commercial. Paramedics from the El Centro Fire Department also responded to the scene. It was determined the person was deceased. Police say the initial investigation did not reveal any signs of foul play. An autopsy will be performed to attempt to identify a cause of death. The deceased person was identified only as a 51-year-old resident of El Centro. And El Centro police officers responded to a report of shots fired early Wednesday at about 2:40 in the morning. Officers were dispatched to the area of the 1100 block of North 8th Street. Several individuals in the area told officers that they heard multiple gunshots and saw a white 4-door sedan driving slowly away from the area. No one was injured in the incident. El Centro police are asking anyone who may have had any information on the shooting contact the El Centro Police Department Investigations Division. And a toddler has drowned. Another one. It happened Wednesday. Yuma Fire Department was called at just before 10:30 Wednesday morning. The call concerned a drowning at a home in the south central Yuma. The fire department paramedics arrived on scene to find CPR being performed on a 2-year-old child. Officials say the child was found unresponsive in a backyard pool. Once removed from the pool, CPR was performed until paramedics could arrive. Resuscitation efforts continued as the child was transported to Yuma Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. Child and his mother were visiting the area from out of state. 2-year-old was last seen inside the home and was not seen leaving. The pool was fenced, but the gate was not secure. This was the third toddler to drown in Yuma in the last 2 months. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 119 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 88. National Weather Service says excessive heat warning continues into early next week. Strong high pressure aloft will persist over the desert southwest into the next week. As a result, very hot temperatures can be expected area-wide today and into early next week. Hotter deserts will easily exceed 110 degrees each day, with many locations exceeding 115 degrees into the weekend or through the weekend. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot weather today. Highs right near 116. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies. Overnight lows around 84. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Sunday. Highs right near 115. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 82. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Monday. Highs right near 114. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 88 degrees in Yuma, 87 in Indio, 70 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 86 degrees in Mexicali, 87 degrees in Nyland, 88 degrees at the county airport, 71% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality moderate in El Centro. Air quality is good for the rest of the region, also moderate in Mexicali. This is part two. It concludes part two of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And in sports this morning, the NBA scoreboard, it was the Magic over the Nets, 128 to 118. The Grizzlies and the Trailblazers went into overtime. Trailblazers won the game, 140 to 135. Suns beat the Wizards, 125 to 112. It was the Bucks over the Celtics, 119 to 112. Spurs beat the Kings, 129 to 120. And the Rockets and Mavericks, so they went into overtime. The Rockets won that game by a score of 153 to 149. There's some baskets being shot in that game. In a Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Yankees over the Red Sox 5 to 1. Braves got by the Mets by a score of 11 to 10. It was the Tigers over the Reds 7 to 2. Orioles beat the Rays 6 to 3. White Sox over the Royals by a score of 3 to 2. It was the Padres won. They were winning that game. They lost the lead. Then they got it back. They beat the Rockies 8 to 7. And the Twins beat Cleveland 4 to 1. Cubs over the Pirates 6 to 3. Giants got by the Rangers 9 to 2. Astros beat the Angels 9 to 6. Dodgers lost. The Diamondbacks beat them 5 to 3. It was the Athletics over the Mariners by a score of 5 to 3. Postponed games, 3 of them were postponed. Cardinals and the Brewers, Phillies and the Blue Jays, and Nationals and the Marlins all postponed because of COVID problems.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person, and mail or deliver the information AM to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And in the world of golf, with PGA Championship, the first major of the season, only a week away, some of the golf's biggest names, including a handful who have struggled with their games and others who have made big changes, are finally starting to find their form. Heading into Saturday's third round of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational at TPC Southwind, several of the PGA Tour's biggest names are within striking distance of the leader, Brendan Todd, who has a two-shot cushion after posting a 5 under 65 to move to 11 under after 36 holes. And Kyle Stanley takes the Barracuda lead at the Tahoe Mountain Club. And the LPGA, Danielle Kang, she takes the first-round lead on the Drive On Championship. And Tommy Armour III and Billy Andrade, they share the lead at the PGA Tour Champions return. And NASCAR tomorrow, Sunday's race, they'll be racing in Loudon, New Hampshire, the Foxwoods Resort Casino 301. And in tennis, Serena Williams leads the WTA's restart in Kentucky's Top Seed Open. That will be next week, if I'm not mistaken. And the organizers Organizers were told not to hold the Madrid Open amid a surge of COVID-19 cases in Spain. And the Palermo Open, that starts on Monday. They have taken all the virus tests. All tests came back negative, which is good news for them. And the U.S. Tennis Association says it's confident that the plan for U.S. Open will go off without a problem. That's it. That's a look at sports for this morning.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's financial news and weather brought to you by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Stocks rebounded late Friday to close modestly higher after trading lower most of the day, weighed down by a mixed batch of earnings results, disappointing economic data, and a lack of progress on Capitol Hill towards another coronavirus aid package. Inspired by blowout earnings from tech heavyweights Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google parent Alphabet, stocks rallied at the open, slipped into mostly negative territory during the session, and then recovered in the final hour. Dow Jones Industrial Average added 114.67 points, or 0.4%, to close at 26,428.32, while the S&P 500 gained 24.90 points, or 0.8%, ending the trading day at 3,271.12. The tech-heavy NASDAQ composite closed at 10,745.27, up 157.46 points, or 0.15%. The Dow on Thursday fell 225.92 points, or 0.9%, to end at 26,313.65, while the S&P 500 lost 12.22 points, or 0.4%, to close at 3,246.22. NASDAQ composite rose 44.87 points, or 0.4%, to finish at 10,587.81. For the week, Dow lost 0.2%, while the S&P 500 gained 1.7%, and the NASDAQ surged 3.7%.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialists. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 119 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 88. National Weather Service says excessive heat warning continues into early next week. Strong high pressure aloft will persist over the desert southwest into the next week. As a result, very hot temperatures can be expected area-wide today and into early next week. Hotter deserts will easily exceed 110 degrees each day, with many locations exceeding 115 degrees into the weekend or through the weekend. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot weather today. Highs right near 116. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clear skies, overnight lows around 84. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Sunday, highs right near 115. East to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 82. West to southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Monday, highs right near 114. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And it's 88 degrees right now, 71% the relative humidity. Your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. Hurricane Isaias is pummeling the Bahamas right now, but it's heading for Florida later today. Governor Ron DeSantis is warning residents.
Even if the eye of the storm stays off the coast, there, of course, is going to be impacts when you're talking about hurricane or tropical storm force winds. So folks need to be prepared for that. And if you're in an area, in an evacuation zone, and you do get those orders to evacuate, please heed that call.
He's asking people to make their own preparations. There are also concerns the storm could hit areas already dealing with COVID-19. There are more than 4.5 million cases of the coronavirus in the U.S., and the nation's top health experts testified on Capitol Hill yesterday. CBS's Michael George.
On Friday, before the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Crisis, President Trump's testing czar, Admiral Brett Giroir, was asked if the country is doing enough testing.
We cannot test our way out of this or any other pandemic. Testing does not replace personal responsibility. It does not substitute for avoiding crowded indoor spaces or washing hands or wearing a mask.
Not only does California now have the highest number of COVID-19 cases in the nation, the Golden State is reporting its first coronavirus death of a person under the age of 18. Public health officials say the unidentified teen had other health problems as well. The CDC says California has more than 480,000 cases. A Tampa teenager has been arrested for that massive Twitter hack that affected scores of high-profile users, including former President Obama. CNET's Roger Ching finds that to be disturbing.
The fact that the mastermind behind the massive Twitter hack is a 17-year-old kid from Florida shows you that cyber attacks can come from anywhere. Given how high-profile the attack was, infiltrating everyone from Elon Musk to Bill Gates and causing a shutdown of all verified accounts, there's likely a lot of pressure to identify who the person behind this was and to do so fast.
There's some good news for Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg now.
Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg is back home this morning after undergoing a minimally invasive procedure as she battles cancer. Justice Ginsburg was released from a New York City hospital Friday. The court says she is recovering well after undergoing the procedure to revise a bile duct stent used to minimize the risk of future infection. Last month, Justice Ginsburg said she is fighting cancer for a 5th time, but she said chemotherapy was yielding good results. Justice Ginsburg is 87.
CBS's Dana Jacobson. A note for shoppers, masks are now required in Target and McDonald's amid COVID-19. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
Under the Hood, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Bird droppings on your car can be annoying and, as it turns out, destructive. Here's auto expert Jeff Gilbert.
Spring is here, the birds are out, and they can damage your car's paint. Best way to get the bird droppings off, dish soap and a soft brush.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
It's Kohl's Friends and Family Sale with an extra 20% off. Save on Keurig coffee makers. Get twin XL bedding sets for just $47.99. And with 25% off top active brands, save on Under Armour gear for the family. Plus, get limited contact store drive-up. And get a little more for your wallet with Kohl's Cash. Shop Kohl's and Kohl's.com. 20% offer valid July 30th through August 2nd with promo code SHOPFAMILY. 25% off Under Armour valid July 29th through August 9th. Offers and coupons do not apply. Select styles. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
An eclectic filmmaker has died.
You may not know his name, but you know his movies like Fame, Midnight Express, and Bugsy Malone. Filmmaker Alan Parker has died at age 76 after a long illness. Altogether, his movies won 10 Oscars and 19 British Academy Film Awards. The U.S. Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences called Parker an extraordinary talent. Pam Coulter, CBS News.
Popular country music DJ Bill Mack has died at the age of 88. His song Blue became a hit for LeAnn Rimes and